Hi, this is Misha, and if you've watched this channel at all, you know we love to talk about Swiss guns. In fact, our very first video was on one of the two guns I've got out here, and wanted to kind of shoot my new to me SG-551-2SP with the LB barrel, which is the long barrel version, obviously. This is the original Swiss long barrel, made about 15 years ago, probably. Against a couple of other guns. This one here is actually my very first SIG 551-A1, which is in quite a few of our videos, our original and our anniversary, and so on and so forth. Now we have comparisons of the Swiss versus this and that. This is just more of a range day, and this is just a quickie. Just for completeness' sake, on this 551, we do have the original Swiss stock. We have Swiss sights. These came from Colorado gun sales back around 2011. They've got the attached rail. I believe the sights are Swiss, but the work was done in Germany to make them fit a 5.56 style. Front sight, it's the same. I don't have the night sight installed on this one. I sold it off years ago, but it belongs to a friend. And then I have a 551 or 550 style flash hider, also from Colorado gun sales. It's actually a very good quality, and it looks very close to the original, right down to the rings and the 5 ports. And we even have MFI SIG or Swiss style takedown pins. These work like standard pins. They're captive, but they have the look of the Swiss. Kind of neat, I guess. Why not? It was a easy and cool upgrade at the time. The 551-A1 takes regular Swiss mags, but still has kind of a 5.56 style trigger guard, pistol grip, so on and so forth. Oh, and this one has original Swiss handguards because the originals that came with the U.S. guns are horrible. This one, of course, is all Swiss. This was one of the trade-in, police trade-in guns. Some time ago, these were around. No scope rail. It can take the QD mount. Has the original Swiss diopter sights. Does have the night sight on this one. Now, what makes the LB special and different? Instead of having the 14.3 inch, which is on the standard 551-1 and 551-2, also on the JDI imports currently, we actually have a usable bayonet lug. This one, since it's for export, has the NATO bayonet lug. These will also take the Swiss style. The barrel is now long enough where it can mount a M7 or M9 or other compatible bayonet. We also have a bulge in the barrel with a cut in it for a grenade ring. It's still a single piece barrel. This is not a removable flash hider. I'm going to point this at you. It is threaded in here, like on the shorter barrel. Again, this is all machined as one piece. You see the 5-slot flash hider. It's solid on the bottom, so it kind of acts as a bit of a muzzle brake. The gas system is the same length as on a standard. And everything else is pretty well standard. These are very uncommon in the US, and I just, for whatever reason, the 14.3 inch is a neat look, but you either have to SBR it or put on an extension to have a stock, and you really want to stock with these. This kind of solves the problem. With this flash hider, this is about 17.7, 17.8 inches, all told. And since the flash hider is permanent, it counts towards the overall length. If it wasn't here, it would be a little under 16 inches. See? The pre-band 551s, the very few that actually came in, had 16.1 inch barrels. So they're kind of unique. They're not really LBs, but they're also not the shorties. Now comparing that to the US one, we have a 16 and some change. That's either 16 1/4 or 16 1/2 barrel, and it flares out here. And then this is threaded 1/2 by 28 with the removable muzzle device. So the biggest difference is really this big step up, and the fact that we don't have the grenade ring. With this flash hider on, we're at about 17 1/4 inches, maybe 17.3 or 4. Sorry, I don't have a tape measure out, guys. So this is just a little bit shorter, but not by much. And you can install a bayonet lug. So I thought it would just be interesting to shoot these and J's, and they're all these guns are very reliable. I mean, the Swiss guns, obviously they have a reputation all their own for their quality, and they are extremely nice. But we've never had problems with any of these guns failing to work. Now keep in mind, this and J's are very early 551 A1s, so that might have something to do with it. And the early SIG 556s were built with a lot of Swiss parts. It seemed like it was kind of a hit or miss thing, but after shooting 2 US guns and this Swiss gun back to back, not to mention the JDI 14.3 inch with the extension, they're all really good. The Swiss are really neat, just for being Swiss, of course, and I'm happy to have them. But if you can't afford one of the Swiss guns, I wouldn't at all be ashamed to have one of the 551 A1s. 100% reliability. We weren't really able to test for accuracy, but these don't really seem to be slouches. It seems like you get 1.5 to 2 MOA. The Swiss guns maybe do a little better, but we haven't been able to confirm it. This one has the 1 in 7 twist, which is the -2 style. The -1 would have a 1 in 10 twist for the 5.6 GP90. So there's some differences there. And of course the GP90 cartridges in Switzerland are all match grade. Well, just thought I'd share a new to me gun, because it's something I've wanted for years, because I really like the look, and I don't like that you have to SBR, or like I said, put an extension. Plus you can't put a bayonet on the 14.3 inch barrel. And what good's a gun if you can't put a bayonet on it? So that is that. We put quite a few rounds through each, and as always, this one, it's been shot and around for 7 years now, and it's, to my knowledge, never missed a beat. And these will both eat steel cased as well as brass. Well, that's about it. If you're interested in more of the history or more comparison, like taking them apart and stuff, check out our other videos. We'll put a link in the description. If you like this one, we'd appreciate it if you'd click like. And if you have not already subscribed and could do so, we'd appreciate that. And if you'd like to support us, please check out our Patreon page. This is Misha, and we'll catch you next time.